about to play, so I think that would be good for us.
All right, Ali, thank you very much. And now we can get into the game with Trent and Lyrical.
So much Nomad, and yes indeed we are here as Snake King is going to maybe die, or is all of Beast Coast gonna die? It was looking so good, and then as soon as we entered into the game, it actually started to look bad. El Misho trying to stay alive there right at the end, and actually about enough time that Moose killed Snake King.
Oh,
Wow, so first got one on the core of Medusas, but to be fair, I just haven't seen that much Medusa recently.
yeah, when we do, it's support Medusa.
Yeah.
Including some of those high-level pubs and Boxy's game. But this is, as you said, certainly core, currently total disaster mode.
Right.
Well, I guess you could look at it two ways. Because now when this Gleipnir comes out, are they actually going to be ready to fight? Or would it have been better to just be battle furying away forever?
That's a good point. Yeah, I mean, so far it's not looking good. I mean, if Medusa's getting into her next item, you're in some real trouble, and it will happen if you keep on finding these kills and find Skinner again! The Flame Break pushback, Lasso will beat... Oh wait, he doesn't have mana.
No,
All right, but they got the X, it doesn't matter. They find and kill again, this troll going down. 2, 3, and 5, not where he wants to be.
Here they're classic. You know, you think of them as like a bit of a Titan of Dota right now, but many times I have seen them in such a similar situation, and I trust them to make that big comeback. Falcons you don't often see here.
Right. They haven't had to be put into that position. And the question is, how do you respond to that type of
Tools and maxed out spells, so he's very tricky to catch. And you're going to have to utilize that a lot now to push out these waves. But that's where the wards are going to come into play again, right? You get these kind of like side lane wards that you look for when people are kind of, they think that they're out of vision because they're like waiting for that next wave, but you've got your eyes.
try and take this wave with them. And it looks like they are eyeing high ground. Okay, even without the Batrider, they feel confident in this. Which, fair enough.
It's going to take them a while to get here. But it is a treant, so, I mean, you can already see the living armor going. You kind of have to commit.
Yeah. No, they if they're making this move, it needs to be a dead tower. Shackle. They're going to use a glyph now. Another wave coming in behind. They do not have the troll in here at all. He's out on the map farming at this point. As the illusions keep on beating it down, doing some mana burn.
Malreen's smoking in behind now with crit.
They find Snake King. Oh no, you need everything for this fight. And they are not gonna get it. Malreen tries to take down El Misho. Good damage out there, but he's still living.
Nice pipe.
And look, I mean, Deuce is still just standing there.
Yeah, people are fighting big, one mind, one plan here.
So the buildings start to fall, and Beast Coast come in with the perfect answer in this Medusa. Now the lasso connects onto Amar. Gonna get stunned. Gorgon Grass goes out. It's more than enough damage. He is out of there. And now with creeps in the base, why do you have to leave? There's no reason. 2.5 minutes left on Aegis.
Yeah, they got to clear this wave.
This is not going to happen quickly enough. The wave up top still stands.
I mean, that wagon's just beating away.
Yeah, they're hanging out. It's having a good time. It's the catapult onto the Wind Ranger effigy as a symbol of everything that's been done here today so far. A smoke up. Can they do anything? They still have Focus Fire Diffusal Blade, but it's an Aegis that they have to contend with, and a Butterfly. Lumpy, he's rapping to join with the rest of them. Snake King thinking about walking forward here, moves Tally nearby. They find the Kunkka. Pops the pipe, turns, stomp, not gonna connect. They have the latch of the Shackle. Both still at the ready. They have everything if they need to use it. The Doom is down onto the Marcy. Not a terrible play there, but they do get the Gorgon's Grasp connection. It's gonna be Marcy all the way dead. Do they have any more? Stomp, Stampede, all the way forward onto Amar.
Buyback from Moose.
Trying to get out of there. Gotta be careful. Oh, good torrent connection. The boat is gonna land. And now Skinner jumps forward, finds him. That's Lumpy dead. An opportunity here with the lasso down. Skinner's still out in no man's land. He is going to get whittled to death. And with 2 heroes dead, 1 on each team, it looks like finally Beast Coast might play a little bit safe here.
Yeah, 1 minute left here on the Aegis. They got some good picks there on the set.
I mean, if they get a pick off, it's awesome. Snake King, an opportunity to catch one. Stampede, jumps in, finds Amar. There's the Gleipnir, now the Stomp onto 2,
Oh,
trying to do the damage. It's not quite enough. Managed to find a Shackle Latch. Amar getting lower and lower. Is going to eventually die. Snaking gets the Overgrowth. They push them under the tier 4 towers, but it doesn't look like it matters, although maybe with the buyback there's an opportunity, and she's going down, no Aegis! Medusa dead! That is what they needed. That's what they're waiting for. Moose is going to die too. They went in too far. Vitaly trying to get his buddy out of there, and it's just going to be enough damage to take down that Kunkka. 3 dead for 1. Falcons managed to hold off this high ground.
You could see the hesitation. Elmisha wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
He was not going to jump. He was like, okay, we can maybe get a... But then Vitaly pops the Stampede, and he's like, well, we popped Stampede.
Right.
I guess I have to go in. And then he goes for the lasso, immediately gets Gleipnir. First time he was useful in the entire game. And that's what forces this fight.
Man, what a close one. And again, doesn't happen. So the question is, can they contest that?
Now, there is a chance that this, like, if it's a max Roche, it might not be bottom.
Okay.
But you can pretty much bet that it will be bottom. It's extremely likely it's going to be on the bottom Roche. So you could definitely just, like, set this up with the vision. Oh, it's a pretty quick Roche as well here. If they get a pick and go back to check, they might find it, but it's a smoke from Falcons here to the east. Pake's going to walk right into them. Now he knows.
Jump chase! Force Staff, getting him away. Focus fire, everything available, but they can't quite get him. Medusa very, very low, already doomed. Crit wants to target. Can they bring him down quite in time? All the mana gone in the world, but they get the extra control. Skinner chased down, and Medusa is dead again. The rest of the team, they don't have anything to do damage in the rest of this fight. Falcons, they might have found the perfect opportunity here as they take down the Medusa away from her squad.
You're never
that's
out,
3
man.
dead.
You're never out when Doom's in the game.
What?
The 4 protect 1 versus the Doom.
Let's go, base. Run this.
You can see right there, just all of the emphasis coming in was all about that Deuce in those fights. And then afterwards, it's like, all right, help Skinner.
Yeah, Crit. He's like, help, help.
One of those moments.
And, you know, recognizing how important the split push was, Malrine did pick up that Aeon Disc a while back. So being able to just catch all these waves, split it out, that means that they're pretty unlikely to catch him and get the punish. And Falcons can pretty much force the fact that it's going to be an Aegis fight, you know? Like, I don't think you're going to do you much good. I'd rather fight Aegis Troll than MKB Troll.
Yeah.
Because maybe there's a chance here Medusa. Maybe you could argue that if the Troll's on the Medusa anyway, it's going to be a bad time. I don't know, because, you know, she still has the miss opportunities, right? And she only has the Manta.
Right.
So maybe she just can't swing the whole fight anyway if Troll gets on top of her.
Now, do they decide to go again? Pipe, Crimson, Medusa with Butterfly, a lot ready. They're going to send out the illusions first. Lasso finds 1. Not a bad one to get. Snaking in trouble. Snaking dead. Does have buyback. Buyback status, it's on everybody except for Crit and Moose.
Can't quite get him there. A little status resistance.
Again, chasing. Amar looking for a wraparound now. Gotta be wary of this.
Yeah, they have that buyback on Snaking, so.
He's smoked up. Moves, Glimmer Cape breaks the smoke. They see him. Now gotta be careful. Run away. Jump forward, wants to find him. Do they have it? The coil, it's already used, and now the focus fire, it's gonna come out soon. Already down to about only a quarter mana, but the damage being done is so insane. Where is the creeps? But they get stunned! The bash was there right at the moment. Crit coming in, trying to take him down. Malrine pulls everybody in closer, but Medusa, that's the buyback. Now Yule Scepter lift up onto Crit, trying to chase him down. The Stomp doesn't quite connect in time, but now they have enough for the finish. That's 2 dead, no buyback, and with Medusa coming back in, they look to end this right now. The Hex is there, in your face, Beast Coast. It was getting a little bit dicey, but eyes on the prize, they're going straight for the tier 4s. Buyback from the puck, are they gonna be dissuaded from going any further? Tier 4 is ready, that's the glyph now. Now they back away to go get Megas, or they're just gonna try and end it, I think.
Amar's selling items, he's trying to get the refresher, he sells enough
He
for
gets
it.
the refresher!
Hurry, Courier!
The Facet! The Facet! Get back to base! They needed a time! Silence is there. Roche getting lower and lower. Yule Scepter lift up. He's still fine for the moment, trying to move in and find anybody, but the Hex was there! He doesn't get it off in time to Doom. It's not quite coming out! The boat is used, the base is exposed, everybody focuses it down, and GG is called. Beast Coast win an upset in game number 1.
Oh, they've got a
number 2, and of course how Falcons are going to back up being in a position that they're not super used to, losing games on land, or just in general, to be honest. As Mar already dropped down somewhat low. Look out, the sniper's coming. He's going to take you down, and bam. I tries the first one.
Now, Sniper's been getting a lot of hate around the old TI talent room. Every time I come into the
A little bit of a rough series so far for Skeeter, not having the type of start that he's wanted. See if he can pull it back together here. Now they are going to make the move up, and this is a key kill. So good rotations coming in from Falcons to get the punish. That is what you get for getting a bottle refill there. Although he does manage to get a return kill on the Snake King.
And part of this and why this is able to occur is because you have this matchup of
To
the
see any type of, big push for objectives yet. Obviously, the big thing that you could be waiting for would be that 20-minute mark. Like, not realizing that there's a ward nearby. In trouble, there's the hook shot connection, and is going to be brought down.
They wouldn't stick around, right? Well, unfortunately they would. He has the Doom too.
They saw him on this ward. He's going to come and farm this. It's right by a tier 2 tower.
Right.
It's a bold move, but they're going to go for it. Avalanche toss, but there it is. Stampede and BKB to run away. Snaking already taking a lot of damage out from Tally. Now the cookie comes out as well. That's Wukong's command down. That fight did not work the way that they wanted it to, and can't even quite get the kill on the clock. So they lose El Misho. They're going to lose another here. Snake King, does he manage to get out of there? It's looking pretty close, and power shot. Moves.
Oh,
Now
nice.
Rain, they get him.
Lumpy?
Oh, Lumpy making some plays here.
I think Pike's out though. He's not coming back to help.
No, that's going to be the end of the road.
Tries to snipe Snake King. Can't find
Please
it.
come help me. Matches.
Don't die for
Lumpy, Lumpy.
Snake King?
Blink. Oh, gets one more hit. Jukes to the side, wants to blink away, and Lumpy gets a little bit out of there. And
why?
now
Why,
Pike came in to help. He's going to be punished. Does have another shackle. Not going to matter.
Well, he saved Lumpy,
True.
but not worth, man. You are the carry they...
Tinies start to do some pretty insane amounts of damage. Eyes on that phylactery, maybe eventually an Aghanim Scepter, what have you. It does feel like in this game it's going to need to come off the back of an overextension from Falcons. And, well, this one, not so much an overextension, as Moose is dead immediately. Amar also bought a gem, I think I just saw.
By then, I guess there'll be a tree grab because there's no quelling.
True. Or power shot.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, the big wraparound. El Misho is not there, but they know where all of Falcons is.
All right,
And
what's
they
the
do
Doom
this.
gonna hit?
They find one right at the start. Onto him, toss back, stomp, done. Is it going to be enough to... Oh, what? That was the longest 4-step in the world. Crick gets away like it's nothing. And meanwhile, Pike just has to TP out.
They didn't want to doom him.
Oh my god, he's tipping Lumpy.
Yeah, okay, dude, you crushed him mid.
I mean, it was like last game. I think it's the carryover from that. It's a half a smiley face.
They need the spray.
You know, they say act like you've been here before, but he hasn't, so it's all good to go. He's ready for it. 21,000 gold lead.
Yeah, I think they're good to go wherever they'd like. Yeah, they're busting out some of their bread and butter there, that Razor, and other teams not able to be very successful with it, but this was one of the ones that Falcons used a lot throughout the year. Of course, one of their big flex heroes they like to use alongside that Timber Saw, where you never quite know where it's going. And even though you think it's probably going to be safe playing the entire draft, you can never quite be sure. As Disarm Sneaking actually misses here.
Tip him. Come on, help me show.
Yeah, the turn.
Oh no, all right. Well, maybe he's keeping out of range. They didn't quite find him. Just got a little bit fogged there. So Sniper lives to fight another day.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Abba, toss. Big jump. No, the Boundless, he didn't get it off in time. And now just has to watch as the Tiny's going to be brought down. Run away, El Misho.
I'm still not sure if he's going to live. Oh, wait.
Skitter. They find Moose, though.
Oh, they got El Misho, too. Oh, no.
Oh.
He got found after all that.
Jeez.
Nowhere is safe.
Yeah, I mean, anybody on the map, they just kill all of them.
All right, let me see a gobble up here, Crit. Make use of this.
So they keep their racks alive. And Falcons playing the safest game of Dota that I've seen in a while.
Close to the 1,000 gold per minute lead here.
I mean, to be fair, you know, at the panel they were talking about this. Crit's been here before against SA teams. Don't want to make the same mistake again. Jump. Oh, no. Oh. They got him! The double! Wait a minute. Trying to get him out of there. And now the Gleipnir no longer playing it safe. They're playing to go crazy. And guess what? Crazy can still be safe because right now they are way too far ahead. They're going for the tier 4 towers, just immediately trying to take them down, planting their flags. The Blink Dagger is done, but that is going to be the throne exposed. And are they going back now?
That's a flashy Snapfire Egg reveal, I gotta say. Well, not reveal, but you know, first real use we've seen.
Amar says, guys, I don't want to leave. We're taking the throne. I'm going to take it one axe swipe at a time. So they set their sights onto it. They did reset the glyph by taking that melee racks. Moose observing. Observing what's going on.
Of all time.
How much can they get done? The Ancient exposed. Beast Coast pulls him back in. Amar is there. They have the jump in from Snaking, trying to dodge for the moment. Skitter gonna get the link up, take down that Doom. Lumpy tossing back into Fountain. Snaking, he's still gonna live though. And now, eyes on the prize. They take down the Ancient. We're going to a game 3.
Yeah, they made him work for it. You take our Aegis. We're not calling it quite yet. See if they can exhaust them. See if they can spread the damage across multiple targets.
Crit, you can't blood grenade couriers, but with those boots, still able to run them down. It's a slaughter out there. That was also a salve that was taken away from them too. Snaking, go for the Drinking Buddies play. Amar gonna try and do the best that he can in this lane. Pango off lane, not something that's often seen as the nicest situation to play.
Yeah, one of his more recent pickups too. Amar had to put a lot of work into this hero to try and create something else because like a year ago he didn't play Pango. I'm pretty sure. Like, I think he had like 0 pro games or something. Yeah. You know, it's one of those ones where he has really worked on it to create more of these abilities for them to flex during the draft because that's what took Falcons to greatness in the first place was the flexing of the Razor and the Timbersaw and the Dragonite and making it impossible to draft versus this team.
Right. Well, and so far, at least, it's turned out to great success throughout this year. We'll see if he's going to be able to make it work again here on this big stage. As Flame Break, little push back there onto both of these two heroes, trying to mess with them and mess up that last hitting on the Pango as well. But yeah, 12-4 so far versus the 12-3. Not having a bad time at all. Tally, just back away there. Have the Scatter Blast connection onto both, and a couple more hits. Infernal Blade, but Snaking will walk away from that one. Yeah, drop it down very low, and there's the swap over. Strength form after the fact. Shards block off. Now turning, goes with the little shredder, the hit. Tally is low, and Snaking, he's gonna die. So Misho gets the kill. Is gonna come at a cost though, as Skitter tries to run him down, juke through the trees. No Cookie to get away, but might be able to make it for the Mud Golems. Come give me a hug. I wanna say hi. And no, not gonna happen.
Maybe he'll think I took Cookie and turn around. Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting, right? Like, using the facet for the ricochet to then use the little shredder early, since most snaps just ignore it now. You get some benefits based off it in that situation. It does help get the return kill.
Trent, we do have a bit of an issue here that
I love
I'm
issues.
noticing. Oh, is he just going to lose that ward? I think he might. But I'm noticing something similar happening out of mid while this is a fight that's going on. I'm looking there, and 20-13 versus 14-2. It's not a good time.
No, and once again, the denies are outpacing the last slide. He's also stacking up his Ancients again right now.
In the meantime, looking down bottom, they would love to be able to take down Skitter here. Pike in the area, and they're instead going to find a kill onto Crit. How can they take down this Morphlane? Morphlane playing aggressive, realizes I can make this move. Snowball already out. Shard's going to connect. The rest of the team converging on this area. Waveform through just finds the solo. Now Malrine and Skitter making their move. The Boundless Strike forward needs to get out of there.
Oh!
And the Eclipse is just barely enough. Oh, well played.
What happened? On this Luna, not super AFK.
Right.
And he's getting those stacks now, so he is going to shoot right after the top of this chart, despite being the third core a moment ago. Now he's at the top thanks to this big stack from Crit. That's going to slow down the blink again, though.
And no tier 1 tower to TP2 means that no chance for Vitaly to get in and help out his Oh, they know he's back there. Crit would love to go. The Monkey King, the tree is moving. Do they see him? They jump forward, find him. He gets the strength form off. Will it be enough to keep him alive, though? No! As they brought numbers, what a sick play. Oh my god.
The map moves are just too good.
And trying to tilt him, too. The incessant tipping. Stuns come out now. They find Amar. Somebody else that occasionally teams have tried to tilt. As he drops also. Can they find anything after the fact to try and punish the lack of abilities on cooldown?
He did not get out. He stuck around on the high ground here.
Zip Zip tries to escape, does not have a ton of mana. Gotta run, gotta run. El Misho, is he gonna be there? They can't quite get him run down.
Yeah, there was still Cookie left too, so if he tries to like jump in after, might not have any help.
So they're still getting battles that have been going on here. The wards destroyed 7 so far, just on Moose. Slumpy. Not want to get caught here. Going to go for the Zip TP. It's done. Really great item against Monkey King, against Luna, against the Pango. Like, all the cores get kind of wrecked by it to some extent.
Oh, well, the mobility is just been upped as well for Malrine. Going to pick up the Shard now, so going to have these Boundless Strike leaps into the Gleipnir. Didn't go for that Orchid build the panel to discuss, because he just doesn't need it right now. Look at that, he just sets up one kill and looks for more.
Yeah, they're going for the other one, and this is the much bigger one.
There's the Doom.
Boundless Strike. Oh, moving. Big stun, the waveform through. Holy moly. They tore up Malrine. Tally goes down. Lumpy now trying to get out of there as they're TPing away on the morph. Moose throws out a stun, just wants to ensure that his Storm does not die this time. A triple kill for Skitter. So they manage to so often see of farming together out on the map and denying areas. It looks like BEASTCOAST want to make a move themselves, and in fact, Amar, completely alone over there, just gets eviscerated.
That's really well done. No use to the Doom either, so now they can smoke out and go for someone else. Probably smoke out, take wards with you, try and get something down. Their lanes are a bit of a problem, but I would love to see them try and fight during this. There's no buyback, because he bought out for that.
El Misho likely going to die as he sees, well, maybe not. Okay, he's in some trouble. Run away, El
Big in
Misho.
space.
Well, the Flame Break pushes him forward, actually, but yeah, it's not going to be a good time. Falcons. 12,000 gold lead now. You can see the line continuing to trend down. And it's going to be a Linken's for Luna, so she'll actually be able to defend against the Morph as well.
Yep, good choice.
Oh, that would be painful.
I mean, there's
Opson on her.
the Doom. Vlad's now picked up a little GG item here from Snake King.
Oh, yeah. All the auras. Every single one.
Yeah, it's truly disgusting here.
2 minutes left. Cookie, stomp, out, tries to bring him in. Lasso, huge! Wait a minute, do they have enough? Can they bring him down in time? Pike trying to stay alive. The snowball hits onto him, and already Vitaly, El Misho, they're dead. Skitter sets his eyes on the prize.
All right, last chance here. There's one more morph.
And they do it. They need it desperately. There's just not enough damage in the world, and they're taking so much as well. Lumpy goes back in with the Vortex. They try and take down the supports. Snaking still manages to survive through that. They just do not have the deeps. And Lumpy backs away. Pike still looking for a target. Has to jump away. The Force Staff removes, keeping him alive for the moment. Getting into the base. Another big Vortex controlling. Managed to get some extra damage onto these heroes as Skitter is hit. A minute still left on the Aegis as the Doomman is out onto Malrine. They need a little bit more damage to find the kill, and it's not quite going to be there. Lumpy, Vortex backs away.
Okay.
Zip, zap, zoop, manages to find the kill, and that gave him buyback. Okay, an opportunity now. Pike is fully over to Strength Form, but with Lumpy having a full mana pool, they can maybe whittle these down heroes a little bit more. But Skinner godlike, and still with more time on this Aegis, it's just becoming a bit too much. 4 dead, buy back, but it's only the 2, and all 5 from Falcons are alive. Turning onto Omar, they're not doing quite enough. He manages to roll out of there just in time. Lumpy looking to take him down, but Skinner, the Indomitable on this Luna, is just way too much to deal with. And with that, the throne is going
give
to
him some
fall. They pull them all in for a big ol' hug, but it's Falcons moving on in the upper bracket.
Just absolutely ridiculous game there from Skeeter. 13-1 and 14 he finishes on this Luna.